Hey, this is Jeff Leighton, your Washington, D.C. real estate expert, and in this week's video, we're going to be taking a look at Ledroit Park, a historic community in D.C. known for its unique Victorian-style architecture, convenience to urban amenities, and relative affordability. This neighborhood has gone through so many ups and downs over the last several generations and has once again emerged as the picturesque urban area that its founders envisioned. So, stay tuned. Ledroit Park is located in Northwest DC, just south of Howard University and right next to Bloomingdale. The official boundaries of the neighborhood, according to the Washington Post, are Florida and Rhode Island Aves to the south, 2nd Street Northwest to the east, W Street Northwest to the north, and Howard University Hospital to the east. The neighborhoods around Ledroit Park include Bloomingdale, Shaw, as well as the U Street corridor. You're also not too far from downtown DC. This historic neighborhood was created in 1873 with the help of architect James McGill, who designed many of these Victorian-style row houses here, and the neighborhood was originally built as a luxury gated community. Ledroit Park has a long history as being one of the centers for the prominent African-American leaders of the time, as well as the former founder of Howard University, General Oliver Otis Howard, and many others throughout the years. Towards the late part of the 20th century, though, this neighborhood hit a period of decline from a couple things. Number one, the riots following the assassination of Martin Luther King, and then more towards the 80s and 90s, the DC crack epidemic, which affected many urban neighborhoods around this part of town. For a while, Ledroit Park was known more for its crime and drugs, and even having an open-air drug market, than the beautiful, charming neighborhood that it is today. Since 2000, though, this neighborhood has been on a steady rise, with many of the properties here being refurbished and many of the vacant houses that the neighborhood was once known for being restored to their original charm. For those history buffs out there, there is even a very popular self-guided heritage trail walking tour where you can learn even more about the neighborhood. Ledroit Park is a centrally located community located right next to the Shaw neighborhood, which has a grocery store as well as a metro stop. You are also just blocks away from the U Street corridor with all its dining and nightlife options. Bloomingdale is also just right next door, which has some coffee shops as well as a few restaurants as well. If you prefer to head downtown and maybe catch a show or an event at the Verizon Center, you're just 2 metro stops away or 1 short Uber ride. As far as the character goes within the community of Ledroit Park, there is a very active neighborhood association here, the Ledroit Park Civic Association, which has various events and initiatives throughout the year. Many people actually view this neighborhood as a small oasis in the middle of the city. So as far as transportation goes in this neighborhood, you're just a short walk away from the Shaw Howard University metro station, and there's also several bus lines that serve the neighborhood as well. Since Ledroit Park is such a convenient community, many people actually prefer to walk or even ride their bike. And for whatever it's worth, this community gets an 84 walk score and a 78 bike score. So driving in this neighborhood can be a little bit tight, especially with parking. However, if you do have a car, you have very easy access to I-395 as well as Route 50. As far as the real estate goes in Ledroit Park, this neighborhood is known mostly for its historic Victorian-style homes, although there's also a lot of refurbished row houses, apartment buildings, condo conversions, and much more. Over the last 5 to 10 years, as this neighborhood has become a lot more popular, many people have bought row houses here and fixed them up. However, there's still some good deals to be had, and this neighborhood is actually known for being relatively affordable, considering how close you are to U Street, downtown, and much more. So, overall, Ledroit Park is a unique, historic, centrally located neighborhood with amazing architecture that still has reasonable prices. This community is going through a resurgence, and it's still not as well known as some of its neighbors like Shaw, Bloomingdale, or the U Street corridor, so there's still really good deals out there to be had. And if you're looking for that place to live that's right next to all the action, yet you still want that urban oasis to call home, then Ledroit Park is for you. Hey, so thank you so much for watching this video on Ledroit Park, and I hope you learned a lot and got a lot of great information out of it. And if you want to check out some more Washington, D.C. neighborhood videos, there's a link to my channel below which you should go check out and subscribe to, where we put out different neighborhood videos every single week. Also, if you want to check out a property in Ledroit Park, all you have to do is contact me. My contact information is below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks a lot. Bye.